Good morning, it's Karen Leabo with VintageDazzle.etsy.com here with a new weekly vlog showing all the fun items I am selling on Etsy, what I'm listing, what I'm receiving in the mail from eBay sometimes, what I'm cooking, and my cat, and anything else that's going on in my life. So I hope you'll join me, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and leave me a comment and share. Okay, with that said, I'm going to show you a box that I received from my sister-in-law with a bunch of new, mostly table linens, I think. She, for those of you who haven't heard of my sister-in-law, Amelia, she's an avid textile collector, and she occasionally just sends me boxes of things that, as she's thinning out her collection, I get the benefits from it. So here we go. So the first item we have is this linen tablecloth with a lovely little applique floral design on it. It's very sweet. It's embroidered and appliqued. And the next thing we have is a really nice crocheted lace doily type, nice large tablecloth, table runner maybe? Tablecloth, well, it's hard to tell how big it is. It's not that big. It's like a card tablecloth, I think. But these are really nice to put a colored cloth underneath them, and really pretty. Okay, this is something very large and green. It appears to be linen. I think that's, yeah, it looks like linen, I think. And it has some lovely embroidery, little tiny, kind of a needle point, like a counted needle point. This looks like maybe it's Eastern European. Oh gosh, I don't know. But it's a very big tablecloth. That will be fun to iron. And we have, this looks like another tablecloth, another green tablecloth with some tiny drawn work embroidery. It's also linen. Wow. Another great big one. As people aren't really entertaining as much right now, maybe the big tablecloths aren't going to be so popular, but often they sell. People are looking for big ones. Now this, oh, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. Look at that embroidery. Isn't that nice? And then this is, I can't tell if this is drawn work or not exactly. I'll have to look at it a little more. I think it's more little crocheted inserts, but yeah, little woven, not crocheted, but woven inserts. But I'm not an expert on this sort of thing, so I don't know. But this is awfully pretty. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, too. Alright, so that's it. So these are the two sales that I had today. I'm getting ready to package them up. I forgot that today was President's Day. Completely forgot, because every day runs together with the next day. And anyway, I had all these packages sitting out on my front porch all day. No mail pickup. Duh. So tomorrow I will have these to add to them. We have this little Victorian style gold tone locket. I don't think it has a maker name on it or anything, but it's very pretty. Sold for $19. And then this little trinket box with this little boy and his bunny. It's so cute. It's a very, that style of illustration is very 1920s, but the box I feel certain is not that old, but it just has a cute retro feel. Little egg-shaped box, hand painted. And that also sold for $19. So this was my one sale today. It is a sapphire and diamond chip bracelet, and that sold for
$26. It's really pretty. Little tennis bracelet. Not terribly old, but nicely made.
Hi there, it is Wednesday morning, and I'm going to show you a few things that I've gotten listed. I guess I got these listed yesterday. Well, alright, we'll just see how it goes.
The first item I have to show you is this belt. This appears to be, it's kind of a nubby cotton fabric, and I think it must be hand woven, and it is hand dyed, and has kind of it's really big and wide, and then it has this ebony wood buckle, which is nice. I listed that for $21, and this tablecloth is incredibly beautiful. It's very sheer linen. That's 2 thicknesses of it right there, and it's got this really nice embroidery. I mean, look at this embroidery. It's absolutely fabulous. And it's even got some applique work here along the edges, and then this woven lace scalloped edge, and it's very large. And that I listed for $64. And then these are some, I think they're probably French lace, but some type of European needle lace. I think they're placemats, maybe, but you know, you could use them as doilies, or you could make something out of them. The stitches are extremely tiny and beautiful. And I just had 2 of these, so I listed them together for $24. And then lastly, we have this absolutely enormous green linen tablecloth. Green tablecloth I listed for $38. And it is Wednesday evening, and this is the only sale I've had today. Sales have been so slow last couple of days. But these are Alice Cavanis mid-century robin's egg blue little earrings with some this little stones on the outside are the same color as the big stones. They're very pretty. I like the color. Anyway, now I forgot what price I sold those for. Hold on, and okay, those sold for $34.
Hi there, it is Thursday morning, and I'm going to show you a few things that I got listed yesterday.
So I have been completely out of jewelry to list, so I resorted to repairing some things that have been sitting around for a while, waiting for some attention. And so I've been repairing and upcycling, and the first thing I want to show you is this Scarab bead necklace. Let me just fix the focus. Okay, I think that's a little better. This is made with an Egyptian scarab bead. I did some research on what these things are made of, because I saw a lot that looked identical to this, and some were called carved soapstone, and some were called carved turquoise, and some were called carved steatite, which is another type of stone, and I am leaning toward that. It does not look like turquoise to me, and it does not look like soapstone to me. But anyway, I'm not 100% sure, but it's got the hieroglyphic on the bottom. These were sometimes used as seals. It's hard to know the age because they've been making them for literally millennia. So anyway, but this was a partial necklace that I got in a baggie, and it wasn't enough beads to make a whole necklace, so I added some beads to it and made a new necklace with some old beads. And I listed that for $28. Oh, and by the way, that is in my second shop, my craft shop. It's karenleabo.etsy.com. There's a link in the description below if you want to see some of my handmade and craft supplies. It's a little shop, hardly has anything in it, but a few things. And then this, I believe this is a celluloid brooch, but it was the most hideous color of brown I've ever seen. I think it was painted, and it was really, really ugly. So I painted it gold. I thought it looked pretty, and the gold really shows the dimension of it and the texture. That turned out kind of nice. That's probably from the 1930s, and that listed for $19. And then we have this fun, very wide gold mesh bracelet, and it needed a new clasp, and I have to confess, maybe I didn't make the best choice for a clasp. I thought it would be fun to put a vintage clasp on it, so I had this old, very ornate fishhook clasp, and it works just fine, but the problem is it's very hard to do one-handed. If you put bracelets on, you sometimes need to be able to put them on with one hand. Probably, if you're pretty coordinated, you can do it, or if you have a helper, you can do it, or it's a fairly long bracelet. I can actually clasp it and slip it on over my hand, and it's long enough that you could wear it over a sleeve also, which would be kind of fun. But anyway, I think it's a cool look. That listed for $26. And then finally we have this sweet little pair of sterling silver Marcosite earrings. I believe these date from the 1930s. They are marked Germany, and I just replaced a couple of the Marcosites. So, yeah, those are cute. I did some research into clip-on earrings to find out exactly when they were invented, and apparently they were invented fairly early, but the kinds with the spring on them weren't around till the 1930s, from what I can tell. So these do have springs, so I think that's when they date from. So these are the items that I'm packing to ship tomorrow, and this is the tablecloth, not the one I showed you today, but the sheer white linen one that I showed a couple days ago. Sold right away. Yay! That sold for $64. And then this is the Sunbeam coffee maker, very iconic Art Deco style coffee maker. That sold for $99. That's going to be fun to package. And then lastly, we have this fun purse. This is made from a mola, which is a Panama type of textile. It's kind of like an applique process, and it's made into this cute bag. And that sold for $38. So these are some boxes I've received lately. The 4 big ones are from my sister-in-law, Amelia. Those all came on one day. I'm sure the mail carrier hates me now. Those are probably going to be full of textiles. And then that one has jewelry in it. So today I'm going to open the jewelry in just one of the textile boxes for a haul video. So stay tuned. So it is Friday night, and these are the items that I have sold today. This is a Mexican silver little ashtray. It is signed by Maciel, M-A-C-I-E-L, which is a desirable designer. And let's see, that sold for $62. And then this is a Sarah Coventry pressed gold tone Victorian style hinged bangle bracelet in very nice condition. Sold that for $27. Oops. Okay. Hi there. So we are on a sort of a combination picnic adventure and going to visit Rob's mother, Sally. So we are in San Juan Capistrano. We're in an ugly parking lot, but that's where we're going to eat our lunch, and then we'll walk around a bit. So we're having our usual picnic of egg salad, fruit, granola bars, and chocolate kisses. So we don't have a whole lot of time before we have to get back on the road, but this is apparently an adobe building from 1794, and it's also a little museum, but I'm not sure it's open. But anyway, we're just gonna walk around this little park. What's this? Looks like a well.
A water well, a hozo.
Oh. Hole in the ground in order to get water. That's interesting that they found the need to explain what a well is. Looks like there are homeless people staying here. They gotta stay somewhere.
Rules and regulations. Those cacti.
Ooh, those are cool. It's not an interesting tree, but it's interesting cactus. And
Is that an interesting tree?
kind of an ordinary tree, really. I don't know.
I think that one.
Well, that's a pretty one over there. Great big. Is that a live oak? Can't really tell from this distance what it is. But
Would it be a menthol eucalyptus?
I don't know. I don't think it's a cough drop.
Wanna try?
Say hi to your fans.
Wave, mother.
Oh,
We are here visiting Rob's mother, Sally. They let us sit in the library today because it's a little windy outside. So, yeah, we're just having a nice visit.
do I want to talk?
Do you have anything interesting you want to say?
Oh, of course, I love you all. I love you all.
They love you too.
Tell me and I will I do send letters or cards. Most of it are postcards. Because I have those, and now I have envelopes. Yes.
You're in good shape.
So I can send letters.
Hi there, it is Sunday night, and it's been a very slow weekend, but possibly because I haven't been listing very much. The two things seem to go together. The more you list, the more you sell, because I think new listings, fresh listings, bring people into your shop. So, it's my own doing, I guess. But I have two items here. This is a sterling silver and lapis pendant. It is from the Milor, or Milor, I'm not sure how you say it, company of Italy. Very intricate and ornate pendant. That sold for $48. Was originally priced a little higher, but the buyer has asked that I sell it without the chain, so I lowered the price a little bit. And then this is a little elephant ring. Come on. Good. Cute. It's got 3 little elephants on it. And that sold for $24. And this marks the end of another weekly vlog. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And comment and share. And stay safe and healthy. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.